Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your August 2020 tarot reading. For this reading, I will be pulling an oracle card to set the tone for the reading, sort of a main energy, and then I'll be doing a version of the Celtic Cross spread for the tarot. Please visit my Etsy shop. I'll put the link down below. It's I sell handmade jewelry, so go check that out. I'll also provide links to my email in case you have any inquiries, and my social media in case you'd like to go follow me on those platforms. All right, Gemini. Let's see what the fairies have to say for Gemini. Spirit Dancer. This card, I really get an energy of a connection to everything that's around you, a connection to the universe. Maybe kind of letting go and flowing with that energy that's around you. It's number 36, which breaks down to a 9. Nines talk about compassion, humanitarianism. It's kind of a romantic number, spiritual-minded. Okay, Gemini, the Spirit Dancer, talks about self-expression, freedom, and exploration. The Spirit Dancer understands both sides of self-expression. In the first stage, we get our inner vision, feelings, creative impulse out into the world through our art, whatever it is. Then our expressions are reflected back to us from the mirror of other people's perceptions, and we discover what our art awakens in them. Okay, so I'm still getting a feeling of like a connection, like connecting with others or connecting with what's around you. But, and I mean, this card is more talks about connecting with other people by way of art, by way of self-expression. So maybe you're feeling like a need for this right now, which is totally understandable. I think we're all kind of feeling that lack of human connection. But I'm feeling like, Gemini, that a good way for you to connect with the other humans around you is through things like art, music, any kind of artistic self-expression, because you know, when you create things and share them with others, And we're lucky to live in a day and age where we can share our creative expression via the internet. So that's good. So I'm feeling right now, Gemini, that that's a good way for you to kind of fulfill this need that you may have to connect with others. You know, share your art with them. And it can be as simple as writing a poem, you know, drawing a picture. Making up a dance. Singing a song. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. I'm using the Good Tarot for this guy. All right, let's get some main energies for Gemini. Or excuse me, some current energies. Current energies. The Star. That's funny. The Star often talks about healing and hopes and wishes. But the Star always talks to me as well about connection. Connection with the universe, connection with everybody around you. It can, you know, it can signify to me a deep connection with us, you know, a specific person. Let's see what is crossing this energy. Oh, this is Aquarius energy, by the way, the Star. So it's air energy. Aquarius energy is very friendly, assertive, independent, progressive, original, and inventive. So, you know, I mean, it's kind of exactly what we're talking about right here. Be inventive, be original, create something and share it. And you can, you know, that'll can be a way of connecting with others at this time. Crossing this energy, we have the Emperor, Aries energy. So I've got two major arcana in your current energy. So this, which means it's just, you know, strong. There's a great need, I feel, for this. So the Emperor can talk about being in a place of courage and power and control. It's a very loving control, but it is a control. It's an active energy as well, a lot of energy. So I'm kind of feeling that you have all this energy pent up. You want to connect with other people. And the Spirit Dancer here is telling you, again, that you can do this through creative expression. Let's get some past energies regarding this for Gemini. The Seven of Earth. This card is literally in every reading I'm doing for August. I swear, every single one. I think every single one. Okay, so the Seven of Earth. talks about planting seeds and waiting for them to sprout, waiting for them to grow, not knowing what they're going to do. I mean, it's kind of like getting a bag of random seeds and planting them, and you don't know what they are. I always get a balanced energy from the Seven of Pentacles in this deck, though, because like a balanced energy and then something that's like over in the distance that's kind of calling this person, because he's got 6 pentacles on his person, and then here's the 7th pentacle over here, and he's like looking at it, and there's a fairy above it, like saying, he's like, the fairy's like beckoning this person. So I mean, I believe that that's you, you know, wanting to connect with this 7th pentacle here. Like, you're just sitting here and you're totally balanced in your own life and in your self, and you're like, where's all the people? Where's all the other energy for me to connect with? But yeah, I mean, I feel like you have at least thought about, you know, planting seeds of a sort. And you're just kind of waiting around and not knowing what's going to happen. But again, the spirit dancer is calling you to be creative through your self-expression, and but I do feel like that, you know, so maybe this was in the past, like you kind of felt a beckoning, and now you've become, you know, active in this thought process, at least, about how you can connect, or perhaps you feel like you are connecting. Let's see what's in the immediate future. I was kind of getting the feeling that you're not super connected, and you're just really wanting this to come to be. Okay, so for the immediate future, we do have temptation, which is the Devil card. The Devil card is a lot of just that, of temptation. It's it can talk about addictions. It can talk about anything that's like toxic for us in our lives. And that is something that's coming towards you. So what I'm getting is you being in this state of wanting to connect with others. I'm feeling like I need to remind you to keep it healthy. You know, don't, even if you feel desperate, you know, don't turn to something that's toxic or unhealthy to fulfill this need of yours right now. You know, you really need to concentrate on healthy self-expression to connect. And, you know, this could be a person coming towards you that is not going to be, that's going to tempt you, but is not going to be healthy for you. So be aware of that, Gemini. Let's see what is in Gemini's hopes. The Ten of Earth, the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles talks about ultimate fulfillment with physical things like money and a home and stuff that you can see with your eyes and touch with your hands. So this is the type of energy you're hoping for, hoping to gain through this. So maybe it is a person that you're feeling like you want to connect with, or that you are connecting with, and you are struggling to find a good means of self-expression to express to this person how you feel, to properly connect with them. But the Ten of Earth can also, it doesn't have to be a specific person. It can also be like a community type of thing. And that's what I've been getting so far in this reading, is that you're really just wanting to connect with people. Oh, hello. So for fears, we have the Page of Fire, the Page of Wands. So the Page of Fire in the fears position tells me that you're fearing some kind of new action or some kind of communication based upon what to do about something. Perhaps you are afraid you're having fears about communicating with people, about actions, like maybe you want to meet somebody somewhere to connect with them, and you're afraid of asking them to meet you. That's just an example, because fire energy is very active. It's doing things, and pages are representative of communication messages, or they can be representative of something that's in an immature state, and by that I just mean a new state. And if this, if it is a person, a specific person, then you are afraid of, communicating with them about meeting up, or maybe collaborating on a project. Maybe you want to collaborate on a project with somebody. You're thinking about that, and you're just kind of nervous about, asking whoever to do this with you. Maybe you don't know who to ask. You're having problems thinking up the right person. For strengths, we have the Justice card, Libra energy. Talks about balance, truth, beauty, karma. So I wouldn't be afraid to express to somebody else your desires about connecting, because it looks to me like justice is on your side. That's in the strengths position here. truth is on your side. Diplomacy is on your side. So, and what that means is that it's kind of like karma. Like, you did this, and so you get this in return. It's like cause and effect. So it's a very positive card to have in that position, because it says that you have good karma coming towards you. You know, just be wary again of this, of anybody who is coming towards you that may be toxic, wants to involve you in toxic behaviors that you know that are not going to be good for you. Let's get a card for weaknesses. We have the Messenger of Earth, the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a very slow-moving energy. And Knights are like kind of in the middle of a timeline, if you will. Like, pages are at the beginning of the timeline. Knights are in the middle of the timeline. And kings and queens are more at the end of the timeline. So, with the Messenger of Earth here, or the Knight of Pentacles, in the weaknesses position, I'm feeling like you're having a hard time being patient about whatever this is. You know, maybe this is this toxic energy here. Maybe you want things to rush. You know, but something spectacular is going to be achieved at a relatively moderate, at least, pace. You know, it's not going to just happen like that. You need to really take your time, you know, because the Knight of Pentacles, when she completes a project, everything is taken care of. Everything is done very well because she took her time to do it. And that's something that you may be having a hard time with. You know, you're in this Emperor energy. It's very active. You just want to get this ball rolling, which is, you know, totally fine. Get the ball rolling, but remember that it's not going to happen overnight. Have fun with it. It's the best way to get your true expression out there, is to really be in the moment. And if any knight is in the moment, it's definitely the Knight of Pentacles. Let's get a card for advice, Gemini. Read this. The Five of Water, which is the Five of Cups. The Five of Water talks about some kind of loss. You're feeling some kind of emotional loss. which may be what's preventing you from communicating here. Maybe perhaps you have communicated with somebody about something and they're taking their sweet time to decide what they want to do, and that's making you feel like in kind of a emotional loss mentality. But what I'm getting more is that, to be able to fully be in the moment, to create something that's going to truly express your true self, you need to get out of this emotional loss mentality. And I know it's really hard to do that right now. Because we're just all isolated and, missing our friends, and it's making us feel like we've lost people. But, and especially for, Geminis are very much like people. They're very much all about their friends, and not having a lot of contact with a lot of people right now is very hard, especially on a sign like Gemini. So, what I'm really getting at with this in the advice position is this kind of mentality. It will prevent you from fully expressing yourself the way that you want to express yourself. It'll keep it from being true, if that makes sense, because it'll be tainted with negativity. But remember, you have the Justice card in the Strengths position. So I know you have it in you to kind of get out of this Five of Cups mentality, this loss mentality. Okay, let's get one more card. This is going to be the unconscious card when we have the Five of Earth, the Five of Pentacles. So, and that's kind of like, it's a lot like the Five of Water, but it's earth energy. So it's like the Five of Water, you're feeling an emotional, like you're in emotional poverty. The Five of Earth, you're feeling like you're in physical poverty. So and the Five of Earth is coming up in the position of the unconscious. So this is an energy that you may not realize is around you. It could be you, it could be someone else. Could be this toxic energy. Could be someone else around you who's, bringing in an energy of physical poverty, like a lack mentality. And if this is you, then I'm really feeling like you may not realize that you are in this energy, because I mean, right now it's hard to not be in this energy, like especially if like maybe you don't have a job right now, or you know, your job, your pentacles aren't, satisfactory. Your job isn't satisfactory. You're not earning enough money. And I think that maybe that is something that's really kind of preventing you from, properly expressing yourself to connect with others. So, maybe it would be beneficial for you to perhaps, maybe, really try to get out of this emotional lack, emotional poverty energy, and maybe take some steps to improve your physical surroundings. And I think that that might help you. Like improve your living space in some kind of way. Okay, Gemini, that is your reading for August. Please ask me any questions in the comments. Leave me a comment. I hope that you resonated with this. If you did not, I hope you gained some insight from it. Like, share, subscribe, please, and I hope you join me next time.